Andrea Arshavin's move to Arsenal remains one of the most incredible transfers in Premier League history. The Gunners managed to get the deal over the line back in February 2009, but not before time. The Russian was hot property after helping Zenit St. Petersburg claim Europa League success in 2008, before then starring in his country's ride to the last four at that summer's Euros. Arsenal faced a battle with North London rivals Tottenham and European champions-elect Barcelona to sign the 27-year-old, but eventually won out. Despite facing several complications, not least the London weather, Arshavin's signing was eventually completed for a then record fee of £15 million, exceeding the £13 million they spent on Sylvain Wiltord back in 2000. But the announcement came on the 3rd of February 2009, a whole 24 hours after the transfer window had slammed shut on an already extended deadline. Arsenal were among a number of clubs who had to deal with admin delays, which were caused by a heavy snowstorm in London which hampered transport networks. The Premier League needed to approve the deal, whilst also allowing an element of leeway, which proved beneficial for Arsene Wenger's side. That all came after difficult negotiations with the Russians' former employers. Zenit had paid Arshavin a loyalty bonus based on him seeing out the 4-year deal he signed back in 2006. He was 6 months shy of seeing out his contract, but still Zenit wanted to be compensated, with an agreement eventually met. Football agent John Smith admitted he paid money out of his own pocket to get the deal done. Due to the adverse weather conditions, Arshavin was flown over to London in preparation to eventually sign any deal. It got to the very last day and the clubs were £1.2 million apart in their valuations, with around an hour to go until the deadline. With 30 seconds remaining, Smith personally offered the Russians the extra cash needed to get the deal done. Upon seeing this on the contract, Arsenal chief executive Ivan Gazidis was far from happy, but Arsenal agreed to pay the extra £1.2 million, but the drama didn't end there, with the Russians unable to fax their approval of the deal through to Arsenal. Smith recalls them having to email it through, and with 8 seconds to go, Zenit had sent the word accepted, and the deal just about went through on time. Upon signing on the dotted line, Arshavin admitted his admiration for Arsenal's style, Arsene Wenger as a coach, and some of the players in the team. Arshavin's time in London was something of boom and bust. When he was hot, he was hot. But when he was off it, the dips were far too notable. Wearing the number 23 shirt, it took the Russian just a matter of weeks to make a true impact. On a midweek night under the lights at Anfield, Arshavin scored 4 goals against title-chasing Liverpool in what was a thrilling 4-4 draw and an all-time Premier League classic. He also scored a rocket in an eventual defeat at Old Trafford the following season, whilst netting again at Anfield, this time the winner in a 2-1 triumph. Not to mention the winning goal in Arsenal's Champions League first leg victory over Barcelona in 2011, one of the Gunners' greatest ever nights. All in all, the Russian would spend 4 years in North London, scoring 31 goals in 144 games, but failing to win any silverware. Yet, as another January transfer window slams shut, football fans will never forget the absolute chaos that surrounded Andrea Arshavin's transfer from Zenit St. Petersburg to Arsenal back in January and February 2009.